welcome. It's Meredith. I'm here with our message for Thursday, the 11th of February 2021. We're using my super favorite gorgeous Bonefire Tarot for our message today. And our cards from the bottom of the deck representing the overall theme of energy in the day. Our first is the Eight of Coins. I love the eights. Eight's one of my favorite numbers, by the way. But eights are all about movement and momentum in tarot. And like the Seven of Coins, the Eight of Coins is one of those cards that I had to grow into myself personally, because the suit of coins can appear to move slowly. And when it comes to momentum, 8 in tarot, we'd like that to be speedy. Most of us would anyway. Though there's something to be said for savoring what's now and erasing time from anything that's unfolding in front of us. And I feel that one of the upgrades I got from the Eight of Pentacles was just that message. Savor what's now, erase time from it, and really cherish what's unfolding, what's blossoming and becoming right in front of you. So the Eight of Coins is doing the work of our soul, and that's not anything that can be rushed ever. We all know it because we've tried it. It doesn't exactly work that way. So the Eight of Coins, we are in momentum. We are in movement with the work of our soul at this time. And we have seen some really incredible cards this week so far. And I'm not at all surprised to see the Eight of Coins. I could see us slowing down, quieting just a little bit in self-relationship, doing a little bit of review for what's in development and what's blossoming right now. Coming with our eight. Ooh, look at this. Now the Four of Coins. You know, what an excellent upgrade for sure, because we've seen the Eight of Swords and the Nine of Swords this week. And the Four of Coins is all about letting go of something we'd be better off letting go of. It's called the Miser card in tarot. That's its nickname. And what I feel intuitively when I look at this card is, what are you hanging on to and why? What are you gripping? And is it giving you a false sense of security? Because for real, does this guy look comfortable? No, not exactly. He doesn't. So the full moon is right there behind him, and something of the unknown becomes known on this card, and something of the unknown I feel connects to our stable foundation, because I feel that the moon is highlighting for us something on our foundation that we're better off letting go of. Now, we've seen this scenario more than once pop up, but with different cards. It's been happening with the Death card and the High Priestess. So I feel like we've been doing the soulful spiritual work, definitely. And now it's earthy. It's something we can put our hands on, something we can touch, taste, feel, smell, right? And it's becoming real. And here's our part of the heavy lifting when it comes to taking something off the foundation that no longer serves. The Four itself speaks to being on a really stable foundation. So here again, the message shows up for us that we're in just the right environment to do this kind of work, this kind of letting go, because that's the work of our soul. You know, so often, and I think I said this recently, we hear if you take one step toward the divine, the divine takes 10 toward you. And I feel that we've had that those 10 steps from the divine coming toward us has been showing up on repeat with the 10 of Cups, 9 of Cups. How many times have we seen them lately? And twice this week they showed up together out of two completely different decks. That's miraculous. So here's the one step. The universe is saying this is the one step for you to take, and I'm going to shine a nice big bright moon on that for you so you can see it. Now, we've seen the High Priestess as well recently. We've had the Listen to Your Intuition card as well out of Angel Answers. So we've got plenty of cues. in our environment, in our atmosphere, to show us exactly what this work of our soul is and what one single step we need to take would be. We have a lot of support for that, so go for it. Then we have, coming with this, wow. You know, here's the Five of Cups, and we talked about in yesterday's reading, we turned over the Nine of Cups, the Ten of Cups again, and after that the Seven of Cups. And the Seven of Cups represented a little bit of chaos and confusion. It came alongside the Seven of Swords, which would rob us of our joy, right? And here we are with the Five of Cups. And I feel that this alignment of cards is showing us exactly, this is what the moon is highlighting for us, this Five of Cups. It's emotional pain, loss, and sorrow of the past. Now we saw the Eight of Swords, the Nine of Swords, that Seven of Swords, and we had the Ace of Swords giving us brilliant clarity and really mitigating those challenging energies for us. And here we are. I really do feel this is the one piece that we've got to lift for ourselves. No one can do that for us, and the universe can't do it for us either. But I feel that it's been packaged in a tidy, nice, neat little way for us. And the angst that you see on the Five of Cups is not the angst that we're necessarily feeling. It's more representative of how we once felt, that had us holding on to a false sense of security, and now it's time to let that go so that we can move on in our Eight. And where's all this going? Ooh, look at this, right to the Eight of Swords. Perfect. So we may feel a bit blindfolded, and we may feel that we don't have what it takes to liberate ourselves, yet every card reading that we've done recently shows us, tells us that we are in an atmosphere to do exactly this. So trust the flow, trust the momentum, and trust your stability, because we have an awful lot of it on offer to us as we do this part of our spiritual journey work. And then, oh my goodness, coming with it is the Tower. Oh yeah. All right. You know, I actually take that card as a stabilizing card, believe it or not. That's the Tower coming down. The walls come down. The lightning bolt, though, is us. That's our soulful presence. That's the work of our soul. And the work of our soul has us tearing down the walls for the things that we've been hiding or hanging on to. Four of Coins. And the reason for it was because of how we felt on the Five when that emotional pain, loss, and sorrow was a reality, was something we were navigating. So the mental trap on the Eight of Swords, and having it show up so frequently this week, tells me that we're tearing the blindfold off. We are freeing our hands. We're dropping the rope here, taking the blindfold off, stepping out of that Ring of Swords, and we're tearing down the Tower for ourselves. This is us liberating ourselves from the Four of Coins. Oh, very sweet. And then what do? Eight of Cups. What a great expansiveness of energy, because we move from the Five to the Eight. So we're in more momentum, more motion. We've got 3 eights on the table right now. So there's no way we're standing still with this. This is not a long deliberation on our part. Should I? Shouldn't I? Gosh, I've been really comfortable hanging on to this. No. Just no. Thank you. I have appreciation. I've learned so much. This has expanded my intuition. It has also expanded my emotional intellect, awareness, and intimacy. Ooh, my EQ is like, wow, now. Thank you. What am I going to do? I'm going to stay in momentum. I'm going to keep moving. And then we have our beautiful King of Cups. You know, he's holding the Ace of Cups. The core message on this card is a healing of the heart. So we've come full circle, and we're now drawing on our inner divine masculine energy for all that we've been in heart space co-creation for, because like the Page, which we saw in yesterday's reading, the fish was jumping out of that cup. The fish is out of the cup completely on the King of Cups. So our manifestation is here. All those beautiful cards that we've been seeing that support that information is showing up here in the King of Cups and telling us you've come full circle. There is a true healing of the heart within self-relationship because we've liberated ourselves, because we've torn down the walls on the tower, because we didn't stagnate there, we stayed in motion and we expanded our emotional well-being. We have so much more to offer and celebrate. Oh my goodness, look at this. And then the Ten of Cups comes one more time for us. That card is such confirmation of why we do the spiritual journey work that we do. So take a moment right here. Look at this beautiful sun in the King. Look at the beautiful sun here on the 10. Know that it's shining on you. So too is the beautiful intuitive moonlight. We're able to see it all. Our intuition is amped right up. We're paying attention. We're following those signs and those symbols like the High Priestess suggested yesterday. We're setting down what doesn't serve us. And in the setting down of what doesn't serve us, we bring down a tower that was obscuring all of that from our vision. We're not willing to keep it behind a wall anymore because we're not in the Five of Cups space any longer. We're in the Ten of Cups space. We've brought true stability by entertaining instability. And then look at this, Ten of Wands. There it is, right there. Entertain instability and you create stability. The Ten of Wands is the setting down of a burden. We've reached a point of fulfillment and completion, and we are in celebration for our Ten of Cups, which is also fulfillment and completion. And we've got 3 8s on the table that show how we're moving forward, and we're moving forward like the King of Cups. Our intuition is dialed way up. We're listening to, following the signs, and we're moving on. Ooh, that's beautiful stuff. All right, angel answers. Let's see how they're going to surprise and delight us today. This is an opportunity for you to ask a question. These cards are just amazing. So this is how it happens. They flip kind of sideways and upwards out of the deck. Confirmation. There's let go right there on your 4. You have let go. And created emphatic success for yourself. Yes. Don't stop. Emphatically, don't stop doing what you're doing. It is working for you. And that is a core message off the 8 of Coins as well. Keep doing what you're doing. And communicate clearly while you're doing it. I feel that this is a confirmation card for how dialed up our intuition is. Our communication with divine order is super fine right now. And there are lots of signs and symbols charging the atmosphere for us. I also feel that in light of the fact that we are in a Mercury retrograde, our ability to communicate through this one is crystal clear. We're getting our point across. We're being great listeners at the same time. It's another message on this card for us. To listen very well. And if there's any confusion whatsoever, clear it up immediately so that there are no assumptions. Okay. Next, last, our affirmation card from Spirit Junkie, Oracle cards. We have today, I consciously choose to think loving thoughts, take compassionate actions, and bring forth peaceful energy. Yeah. Let's do a little bit of that every day. All right, everyone, as always, thank you for watching. Happy Thursday. Have a beautiful day. Peace, love, joy, happiness. Namaste, and bye for now.